So here we go. Red Sox closer. So rarely has he pitched with a lead. Chapman, 8 saves in as many chances, a 1.8 ERA. He has been awesome. 27 strikeouts over 20 innings. Left on left, Meyer level at third. The pitch, pop foul on the third base side. Against Chapman, Yelich 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Tonight, Christian is 0 for 3. 1-0 Red Sox, bottom 9. Chapman throws. Yelich fouls it off. Good slider, and it's 0-2.
That's so smart. I mean, like, Yelich was up there geared up for that first pitch. That first pitch fastball from Chapman, a guy you've seen 3 times before with a couple of strikeouts. So Chapman just rips the slider.
0-2. They play him to pull on the dirt. The pitch is a check swing. Did he go? No, and I think it's a good thing he didn't, because pitch was in the dirt all the way to the backstop. So it is 1-2. Fitz, Bernardino, Weissert, Wilson, Slayton, Chapman. Essentially a bullpen game for the Sox. Closer is on, 1-2. Here's the pitch, and it is fouled on the third base side. Now to play. Hoskins on deck, then Collins. Sox about hit the Brewers 6-3. Clinging to the narrowest of leads. 1-2. Chapman delivers. Swinging a ground ball fair over the third base bag. That might be extra bases for Yelich. He rounds first, and he's into second base with a stand-up double. That's not a play you can challenge. It bounced in front of the bag. The third base umpire, James Jean, said yes, it was over the pillow at third. And 100 in on the hands, and Yelich right away the tying run into scoring position. I'm not so sure. It was close.
It was really close. Gene was definitive by his body language. Pitch up and in. You said it. That's just a bad beat. Down the line, opposite way against the shift.
Here we go. I mean, Chapman not bothered. He's got true closer mentality. Hoskins takes a fastball that misses inside ball 1. So many chances gone by. Including in the top of this 9th inning. And the Red Sox hang on. 1-0 to Hoskins. The pitch. Not close. Slider. That was a really big miss by Chapman. He calls for Narvaez to come to the mound. I hope he's okay. That looked really weird.
It registered at 84 as a slider. If that's a slider, it might be something that you hope just slipped out.
You know, we were talking to Carlos the other week, and he talked about how he had sort of the splitter grip and threw a fastball because the pitch clock was winding down. You wonder if that happened again right there. That was bizarre.
And Narvaez told us if it does happen again, just do X.
Step off.
Yes, do X every time so that I know that's how you're going to respond.
Man, now behind Hoskins, 2-0. Tying run at second, nobody out. The pitch is high, fastball. Doesn't look like Chapman's all that interested in giving in to Hoskins. The problem, of course, is if you lose him, the winning run is on. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout as Hoskins against Aroldis. 1-0, bottom 9. Yelich at second. He's running, and the pitch is taken all the way, and it's a steal. That is ball 4 to Hoskins, a debacle for the Red Sox. Chapman never looked his way. Yelich moved before Chapman did, stole it all the way, and now first and third with nobody out, and they'll run for Hoskins at first.
I mean, Yelich was 3/4 of the way to third before that ball was released by Chapman.
Oh, man, the Red Sox staring down another bullpen crisis. Chapman, who's been so great. 4-pitch walk. Monasterio is going to run for Hoskins, and now you wonder what the Red Sox would do here. I mean, Yelich is no longer that fleet of foot. Would they throw through to second? I think they would. Here's the right-handed hitter, Isaac Collins. First and third, nobody out. Chapman waits, and he throws to first. A bullet. They almost got him over there at first. He never does that, Chapman. That was a good move and close.
That was the best move I've ever seen him have. I mean, that was very close.
Monasterio's been here for 10 games. He's not attempted a steal. First and third. Tying run at third. Winning run at first. He's got a huge lead now, Monasterio. Chapman sets. Marcelo in at third. And another fastball thrown over to first. So 2 throws over. You know, Collins, it would be unusual for him to play a little small ball here, but in the batter's box, he sort of has the look of a guy who's considering it. Try to steal a run and get a guy into second. First and third, nobody out. Chapman comes home, and the pitch is popped up. Shallow center field, coming on Rafaela. So too Abreu. Willier's going to get there and make the play. Yelich will not tag. A huge first out. An awful throw from Abreu to the mound. He nuked it, and a great pick there by Abraham Toro. That could have been a total disaster with the runners staying put, and there's one away.
Enormous pitch from Aroldis Chapman. 98 up and in. Ended up being the first pitch eventually to Collins, and just not deep in any way.
That is such a mistake by Wilyer Abreu, where the game just sort of speeds up on you. There's just no reason to hurry that throw in that way, but it works out okay. Here now, Sal Frelick. Red Sox leading 1-0, but the tying run is at third. Winning run at first in Monasterio. Frelick 0 for 3. Sort of halfway double play depth for the Red Sox on the dirt. Left on left, the pitch. Line drive center field, game is tied. Rafaela plays it on one hop. Yelich scores. And it's 1-1. Winning run at second base with 1 down in the bottom of the 9th.
It's very clear that the Brewers came in with a game plan against Aroldis Chapman. We've talked this year about Aroldis Chapman throwing first pitch strikes. All these hitters going up, going first pitch swinging, with the exception of Hoskins. And Sal Frelick just gets a fastball away, doesn't try to do too much, and singles right into center.
So this game, like so many this month, teetering big time. Frelick fired up, rounded first. Here's Caleb Durbin. The pitch to this right-handed hitter is a fastball called a strike on the inside corner. So that's Chapman's first blown save of the season. 0-1. Winning run at second in Monasterio. Backed up on the infield. The pitch in the dirt. What a stop that is by Carlos Narvaez. Holy smokes. Came up and got him on the throat. If it gets by him, winning run is 90 feet away, and Carlos is in some pain. Alex Cora is coming out. What a splitter. That bounced right under the helmet of Narvaez.
Yeah, you hope he's all right. I mean, this is going to take a moment here for him to gather himself. The other part of this, you got to get 2 outs here and get out of this thing, but there's not a whole lot of pitching the longer this game goes. I mean, Liam Hendricks is about the only guy you don't want to pitch. Whitlock back-to-back days. This is a really troublesome spot for the Red Sox.
Yeah, so even if you keep the game tied, you're backed into a corner.
Hendricks is the only guy. If Whitlock's down, which you assume him to be.
Carlos, tough guy, going to stay in. Hit him right in the throat. I mean, obviously, it's the better option for the Red Sox to try it with Hendricks. They will not give Chapman a second inning. They've just not done it all year.
And Alex Cora has said, like, if Whitlock goes 1, we want a full day down. If he goes 2, we want 2 full days down.
Durbin is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. First and second, 1 out. Tie game, bottom 9. Chapman throws. Line drive into right field. Abreu comes on, dives and makes the play. Foot first slide. He just saved the game, did Abreu. That was a missile into right field. And Abreu, a Gold Glove play. And they're 2 down in the 9th.
Those are the plays that earn you a Gold Glove. That is an exceptional jump from Wilyer Abreu in right field. I mean, that is a sinking line drive. Abreu was somewhat toward the gap to begin, but man, what a catch by Wilyer.
Still one more bullet to dodge. Here's Joey Ortiz, right-handed hitter. Winning run at second for the Brewers. 2 out, bottom 9. 1-1. Chapman is ready. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 97. And it's 0-1. Unlucky leadoff double off the bat of Christian Yelich to begin this inning. And a walk, fly ball, base hit to tie the game. 0-1. The pitch is a little low with a slider. And it is 1-1.
I know this stat isn't everything, but that had a 92% hit probability in right field.
Yeah, off the bat it felt that way. On to one, bottom 9. Only man that matters is at second, Monasterio. Chapman is ready. He looks that way. And now he throws. And a swing and a miss. Great slider in under the hands, and it's 1-2. 3 innings from Fitz. Bernardino, Weiser, Wilson, Slayton now. Chapman has gotten 2 outs, and he needs one more strike right here to send this thing to extra innings. The 1-2. Swinging a chopper, foul off the end of the bat. That was like the Yelich swing, where very late on a fastball might have beaten the Red Sox the other way. By the way, if and when we go to the 10th, Story would be the automatic runner. You'd have Toro, Rafaela, and Duran. Remember, Ref Snyder is available off the bench for the Red Sox. 1-2. Chapman is ready. The pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Great slider under the hands. Inning over. Muchísimas gracias, Wilyer Abreu. He keeps the game tied.